Hello. Today we are going to go for our 9th game in the 12 Games of Christmas Challenge. It's a game called Phobos Rising from Decision Games. It is announced as a game that you can learn in minutes and that is quick to play. And it is part of the, or it's set in the Free Mars universe. Now the problem is, it says it's a prequel to the Free Mars box game. The problem is the Free Mars box game does not exist. I've been informed that apparently they didn't get enough support for it, financially speaking. I'm not surprised because I have a problem with decision games. I bought Phobos Rising and the other one, Ceres something or other. One of them did not come with the rules that you need in order to play the game. They came with general rules, but the specific rules were missing. So I checked their website. I couldn't find the rules on their website anywhere. There was no download page that I could locate. So I wrote them an email saying, well, you know, can you send me the PDF or a link? You know, I didn't even expect them to send it to me by mail or anything. I just wanted an email back saying, oh, we're so sorry, here it is. Here's a PDF. You can print it off yourself. They have never gotten back to me. So decision games, bad customer service, or actually no customer service whatsoever. So when I unboxed it, this became apparent, and somebody actually sent me the rules. They had a PDF from somewhere, so that was quite helpful. But if Decision Games treats their customers like this, it's not a surprise that they don't get enough financial backing for games, because obviously, you know, they couldn't care less. So this is the Free Mars mini game system rules, and this is the Phobos Rising special rules or particular rules. And then there is this, which I found on Board Game Geek, because apparently these rules are terrible. So somebody came up with the rules rewrite by Beicheng at BGG, whatever. So anyway, I'm using those. I've prepared everything that I need. This is the event deck, and it also doubles as a counter. When you run out of cards, you lose. Here is the event supplement deck. Sometimes you will be able to add deck cards to the counter deck, so to the events card deck. So this increases your stack, so you have more time. I've put aside the Phobos Rising mission. So now let's see. We have the blue Earth Federation units. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and we need to put them into an opaque container. So we're going to put them in here. I'm going to put it over here. Next up, we place each of the 8 brown installation markers in different random hexes on the map. So for this, of course, we are going to randomize them using 2 dice. So we're going to take a black die and an amber die. So that's a 1 and a 3. So 13, so we take this one. I have no idea what they are, so I'm just going to take them even randomly. And this is team 1, 13. Then we're going to take the dome B and put it in 12, 35, 25, 62, 41, 32, and 56. Okay, that's these 8 deployed. Place the green mission nexus marker in the nexus marker box. That is up here. So it's basically just sits there. Place the green net level marker on space 1 of the net track. That's this one here. And place the 3 red vehicle units into the friendly recruit pool box. I guess that is these ones. Friendly recruit pool. Place the white Taz installation and the red beige exohuman, that's this one, in the friendly space special units available box, that's down here. Form initial team. Select the starting units of your team, hyper team, from the 10 remaining red beige units and the 6 remaining green markers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so they have different abilities. Now you probably can't see this. We've got a couple of different abilities. We've got the net run cyber capable unit. We've got enhanced move units. They have a little plane symbol. We've got a recruit and leader symbol. So we've got 2 guys that can do this. I'm just going to put them here so we can see how many we've got. We've got 1 guy who can do the net run, 2 actually. We've got 2 guys, probably 2 and 2 always. We'll have the enhanced move. These 2 can do repair. And these 2 can do snipers. Sniping. And then we've got the net interface, smart suit. So these would probably enhance your ability. Utility 2. Okay. Rods of God. Okay. So we've got 12 recruitment points. We could also add more cards from the operations deck into the draw deck to increase the number of turns that we could play. So I've never played this game before. So we've got 12 points. So I think we should have somebody who can recruit, because that might be important later. So that's 10 points left. 8, 7, 5, 3, 2, okay, so we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, and the rest go into the friendly recruit pool. Yeah. So each of these have 2 values and a special unit information. So the top one is the combat factors, the bottom one is the movement factors, and the arrow in the middle in this case is the special ability. He's a sniper. So these also go up there. And then we've got this team marker. So how this works is you don't move every single of your people around. You actually move as a team And so that you don't have any stacking issues, they just basically say the team is up there with all of its gear, and it's represented by this team marker. It's like when we were playing Pandora, where you have a marker that represents the team on foot, or if they are walking, or if they are using a car. Place any remaining units. Place the white team marker in a random hex. That's 22. So we're in the Ulysses Patera, and that is a crater, which means we can just walk, move normally. There is no there are no restrictions, and our maximum move is 2, because that is always determined by the smallest number of movement factors in the team. So that was number 1. That was the setup. Do you actually know what your mission is? Oh, we just choose one of the other missions and place it face down. Okay, randomly, that was done. So we don't know what our mission is, do we? Okay, that's weird. So I suppose what we should do is we should start moving towards something where we can start controlling places. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, they're equidistant, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we're going to move 1, 2, and that's what we're going to do. And here we are at the end, and then we draw an event card. Event, opt for offensive, net check. If die roll is less than or equal to net level, then select one installation and convert it to opt for status. So if we roll a 1 and we roll a 4, nothing happens. Okay. We can now attempt an action. Choose an action from the special actions table. Attempt. Accept sniper mission challenge and weapon systems. In each case, roll dice equal to the number of icons you have associated with the ability. Okay, so we could do a net run. Cyber capable units. See net run rule. This is a multi-purpose action. If you have at least one success, choose one. Discover mission parameters, flip mission card face up and place mission nexus marker in a random location. Take control of the installation, flip installation marker. I think we should actually try and find out what our mission is. So I assume that I have 1, 2, 3, 4 dice, because I have this icon 4 times. So we will roll 4 dice. And we're looking for 5s and 6s, and we don't want any 1s. So we've got 2 successes, which is good. Select one of the following. Move the net marker 1 space higher. Gain 1 OP card. Flip the opt for installation in the same cell becomes friendly, or These are actually cells, so don't call them hexes. Or flip the mission card face up and place the nexus. I think we should really do this. So we're going to check what our mission is, and our mission is to star player. Objectives: control at least one more installation than at start of mission, which was 0. Roll at least one positive from both categories and a total of 2 + 1 for each successful mission. Huh? I don't even understand what this means. Opt for net +1 for each successful mission. Okay. Control at least one more installation than at start of mission. Roll at least one positive from both categories. And a total of 2 + 1. Okay, I have no idea what this means. I mean, the rest. I have no idea what this mission wants me to do. Except the obvious, control at least one installation. Okay. Oh, I get it. Roll at least one positive from both categories. These are the categories that we need to choose. Okay, yeah, good. So now we place the nexus. The nexus is up here, and it gets placed in 11, which is here. That's actually brilliant. So we're going to move the mission nexus here. And that is that. And now we can move again. So we're going to move 1, 2. We're going to draw an event. Multi-tool. Keep this card. Use it at any time to roll one more die for any purpose, then discard. We can now attempt more. We're going to roll 2 dice to see if we can recruit anyone. And we roll a 5. We roll 2 5s, which is a success. So for each positive, add 1 TP to your total. So we have 2, so we can recruit 1 more person. And I'm going to recruit this guy. And that is the end of it. So next we move 1. We're at the mission nexus. Then we draw a card. Friendlies, net check. If die roll is... When does net actually increase? Doesn't say. Okay, so no effect. So now we're going to do a special action. Oh, actually that was stupid. We're going to move here to the terraformer. And we're going to do a net run because we need to get an additional thing. And for this, we need to do a net run. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dice. Plus we're going to use our multi-tool, 6 dice. And we're going to try and turn this into a friendly draw and resolve the next card from the event deck, which is also the game timer. Carry out an ability test using the appropriate ability, but instead of resolving on the special actions table, resolve success as per the card. Okay, there wasn't anything. Opt for deployment. Pull a number of units out of the opt for cup equal to your net level plus 1 to your net level. Do you always do this, or do you just do this when you are... Okay, I get it. So I should have done this twice. So we started out, I have no idea where we started. Let's say we started, I think we started here. Yeah. So we moved here. I have no idea why. Anyway, we should have drawn. We should have drawn a combat unit from the other guys. Okay, so basically. Yeah, so now what we need to do is what our initiative is. Our initiative is, and this guy still isn't here because we haven't done the recruit step, is 2 plus 1d6, 5, plus our net level is 6, so we have 6. Okay. And their tactical edge is 1, plus we roll a d6, that's 7, so they have the initiative. And they roll 2 hits. And we're going to take 2 hits. And now we're going to hit them back for 3, 6, 7 dice. 2, 4, 6, 7. And we roll 1, 2, 3 successes. which turns this over for 1, and then it gets eliminated, I suppose, because we hit 3 times. Yeah, so they go back in the box. Okay, so that was number 1. Then we place we managed to find out what our mission is. We placed the mission nexus. Then we said, okay, next up would be we need to take 1 installation. So we move here. We draw the card, which is net check. Nothing happens. Then we do combat. No, sorry, okay. Pull a number of units out of Op4 cup equal to your net level, plus 1 unit if in security HQ or biodome. Is this a biodome? Yes. So we draw 2. Now what we do is we do our initiative. And that is 6, 7. Now they do their initiative, which is 4 to begin with, 6, 7. So we have 7, they have 7, right? Phos friendly gains plus 1 to tactical edge. So we have plus 1 because we are friendlies, and we get this in addition. Okay, so we start and we roll 3, 6, 7. Does the sniper actually count? I'm not sure, because the sniper is somehow special. Yeah, I guess he does, so I didn't roll this the first time around, but that's fine, because it doesn't say anywhere that he doesn't. 4, 7, 10, 11. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 successes. 6, 7 successes and 1 more die. So we have 6 successes, which means we flip 1, 2, 3, 4. So they are dead. So they don't get to fight back. So now what we can try and do is we can do a net run to try and take control of this installation. And for this we have 1, 2, 3 dice. And we have 1 success, which is enough. So we flip this. We now have the ability to recruit. So I guess it's just 1 additional okay. So that was attempting an action. We're not at a mission nexus, so we can't do anything else. So it's back to us to move. And we can move 1. We draw a card. Now we know what this is. Oh, sorry. We draw this card because I was the one that we drew the multi-tool. So now we draw a card. We have an initiative of 7, 8, and they have an initiative of 3. So we definitely go first. And we have 4, 7, 11 dice. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That sounds a lot. And we roll 1. We only roll 1 success, so this flips this guy. He's now going to roll and for 2 dice, and he has no successes. So now it's us again. And we roll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 successes, 7 successes, so he's dead. I'm not sure if I'm playing this right. This is weird. Okay, so now we're going to try and attempt something. We're going to try and repair. And for this we only have 1 die. And on a 1, no effect. Okay, that was not good. So next up we're moving for 1, drawing an event card. Opt for, execute, opt for deployment, go to combat. Oh, you don't always have opt for deployment? What? I don't get it. Oh, we shouldn't have had any fights so far. Oh well, you know. Okay, sorry. Like I said, I mean the rules. I mean this is the rule rewrite of this guy. It's supposed to be better. It's still not good. So this one comes in. We roll a die. We have 5, 6, 7, and he gets a 5. So it's us. We roll 11 dice. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's dead. And we can now attempt an action, and we're going to do a recruit action, and we fail. We move 1, 2. We draw a card. Oh, sorry, 1 OP. That means we get an operations card because we won. Put it to the bottom, so we have just increased the number of. Sandstorms of Mars. Lose 1 OP. If team is not in a cell with a Taz or friendly installation, roll 1 die for each full strength cadre. Okay, oh that's terrible. So first of all we lose a card, the one that we just added, so we're going to put it back there. Then we're going to roll a die. And roll, so for each unit. On a 1, they get flipped. No, no, yes, no, no, no. Okay, so now we're going to try the repair one. We're going to use this multi-tool. And we didn't succeed. That's it. We're going to move for 1, draw a card. Net check. Yeah, no. So now we're going to do the recruit thing for 2. And we are with 1 success, so we take the utility. Or does this mean you have to be in this space to use it? It's very unclear. Or we'll just pretend you have to be in that thing. So pretend I didn't do this. I'm just going to roll repair on my own. And I rolled a 5 anyway, so we're going to get the utility in here like we did. And now we're going to try and and we're not going to move, we're going to stay here. We're going to draw an event card. Opt for intercept. If team used hope, move, or is in a cell with opt for installation, no. So now we're going to do a repair roll. And we are successful. What happens if you have... no, we can't do anything. Okay. Okay, so that was unsuccessful because we also rolled a 5. So now is our last. We're not going to move, and now I can see why this is difficult. Pilot challenge. See scenario rules. Execute an enhanced movement special action. We don't have a pilot. Let's see, does it say anything here? If you succeed but don't have a shuttle, gain +2 pilot skill for the rest of the mission. We fail. So we get moved to a random location, which is 21. And the game ends because we have no more cards. Yes. That's odd. I mean, that's a weird game. We will try this again straight away because this didn't take us too long. So we're going to just put everything back. Let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. We will leave it because the team itself was actually not too bad. So we're going to mix up the cards again. We're going to draw 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to put the swarm one in here. I haven't looked at the cards, I don't even know what they say. I didn't read them at all. Put it here, so this is our event deck. We're going to randomly place the installations. $42, $33, $32, oops, 15, 41, 46, 53, 54, 62. Okay, so now we know you don't do any combat unless you, now we need to place ourselves, and we rolled a 24 unless, oh, we were in the Ulysses Patera originally. Okay, so we are not moving. Oh, we're actually going to move 1. And we are going to do a Nexus run for 1, 2, 3, 4 dice, because I would like to see what our mission is. And we have 2 successes. So that's enough. We draw the top mission card, and it says, let's ride. Control at least 1 more installation than at the start of the mission. Roll at least 1 positive from both categories. Okay, I think that's the same one we already had. No, if we succeed, we receive a utility shuttle. Okay, good. So, oh, sorry, we forgot to draw the event card. Execute op for deployment, go to combat. Okay, so that's going to happen now. We're going to deploy 1 team, 4 plus 1. So we're going to 2, 4, that's 6, in total 7. And it's a tie, so we get to start, and we fire 1, 5, 4, and another 3. This is like a super dice fest. And we roll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes. And we're going to use the optional rule, which means that if you roll a 1, they negate 1 success. So we're going to have 1 success, so this one gets flipped. And he's going to attack us. And he rolls a 1 and a 5, which means he has no successes. And we roll again. And we roll 1, 2, 3 successes and no 1, so this one is eliminated. So now we did the challenge, so now we know what our mission is. So we're going to now have the second round. We're going to move for 1. We're going to draw an event card, multi-tool. Yes, we like this one. We are now going to attempt a net run to see can we actually get this installation. 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got 4 dice. And we roll 2 successes and no 1, so yes, we do succeed. So we flip this over. And it's the recruit one again. Okay. Oh, sorry, we should have placed the Nexus. And it goes into 16. That's lucky. Okay. So now we're going to move, and this one is an Olympus Mons. A Mons is you have to move. So we're going to move for 1. We're going to draw an event card. Pilot challenge. See scenario rules. Execute an enhanced movement special ability. Now this one broke our necks earlier because we don't have anyone who can do the piloting, so we lose automatically. Team is moved to a random location. We are moved to 21. We can now perform an action. I think we're going to recruit for 2, and we don't roll any successes. Next round, we move 1, 2. Draw an event card. Nanomorph challenge. See scenario rules. And the nanomorph challenge is nanomorph challenge. On failure, you may choose instead to lose a gear. Yeah, but what is the challenge? See special rules. Oh, it's just you do, okay, you do a repair challenge. Okay, we have 2. We're going to use our multi-tool, because I don't want to lose this one. And we lose. If we lose 1 gear. Okay. So now we can try, we're going to recruit. And we fail. We move 1, 2. Draw an event card. Sandstorms of Mars, lose 1 OP. If team is not in a cell with Taz or friendly installation, roll 1 die for each full strength card draw. So, first one gets flipped. Second one doesn't. Third one doesn't. Fourth one doesn't. Fifth one doesn't. And we lose 1 turn. We will now try and recruit. Whoopsie. And we fail. We can't do the mission, so we're going to move. We're drawing a card. Execute op for deployment, go to combat. This is difficult because we don't have a pilot. Okay, so we are in a friendly installation. And we are in a sulcus. They get +1. Does it help if you are in a friendly installation? Okay, so they have a +1, so they start with 3, 7. And we have 1, 2, 7. So tie, we go first. So we roll 2, 3, 4, 6, 9 dice. And we roll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes. 1 gets negated. That's 4. That eliminates this guy completely. Yeah. We're not moving. We draw a card. Net check. No. So now we can recruit. We have 1, 2, 3 because we are in the recruit cell. So I just take this to mean get an additional die. And we get 2 successes. So we're going to recruit a so we could now in theory try and do this mission, but we can't because we have lost our sniper ability, so we lose the game again. Okay. Yeah. This is an interesting game. I'm not saying it's going to be my go-to game, but I think it's an interesting game. I think it's tough in terms of you only have very, very few when does the... Carry out individual tests for the abilities indicated by the icons on the mission card. Your net level allows you to assign that many additional dice. So it is important also to increase your net level. Your net level means that you get more dice when you try to attempt the mission, but it also means you're becoming more conspicuous. The higher your net level in certain areas, the more enemies you will be facing. So that kind of makes perfect sense. I'm not sure how you can actually manage to do this in 8 rounds. You can buy additional cards, and they also tell you can have as a different way of doing it. You can start with 10. So I will definitely play this again. It's a weird one because I could totally see how this would have been a great... I mean, to this day, I don't know what Free Mars would have been like and what this game would have done and would have tried to achieve. But generally speaking, this is a game that is easy to learn. That is correct. It plays really quickly because you usually just fail terribly. I'm not sure if it gives you enough tactical choices because, you know, the only choice you make in the beginning is basically how many of the cards do you put into your deck. Can you add opt cards? Oh yeah, you can. You can also add cards when you do the recruit thing. The question is, can you also get them back once they have been put into the discard pile? Yeah, so I guess it does allow for tactical... Yeah, no, I'll take that back. It does allow for tactical choices. I think it really depends on how you play them, though. And I think it's a game that you would want to play a couple of times to really get its... I guess its inner workings. Because I believe it does have them. I would have liked to know what the Free Mars environment... what the Free Mars big game would have been like, what they were envisaging for this. We will never know, because apparently it will never be produced. I did get another game though, and I'm waiting for it to be shipped from the US, and that's a GMT game called what's it called? Space Corporation 2026 to 2040 or something, by Mr. Butterfield, and incidentally the person who also designed the Pandora game. And it was I ordered it this week, so it's going to be shipped soon, and I'm really looking forward to this because it's a solo game. It can be played with other people as well, so it's not totally solo. It's a game that has also got multiplayer, but it is it's a space exploration game apparently, where you also do something like, you know, I don't want to call it worker placement, but it's also a game where you don't just, I don't know if there's any space combat or combat in it, but I think it's more about exploration and commerce and that kind of thing. So I'm really looking forward to this. So that was Phobos Rising by Decision Games. It's a weird one, but I like it. We're going to play the other one tomorrow, which is Ceres something. And we will see how we get on with this one. So I wish you all a pleasant rest of the day. Talk to you soon. Bye.